I might have fixed it.
Audrey Julian, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't believe it. You said that like 4 times.
No, seriously. I might have fixed it.
I still don't hear anything. Are you going to come on here saying I might have fixed it?
Minute 12.
Everybody can hear you if it works. I might have fixed it. Thank the Lord. All right.
Now I gotta see, is it coming through this mic or is it coming through the computer?
I might have fixed it.
Charlie Summers pass is incomplete.
You're going to come on here saying I might have fixed it?
Everybody can hear you if it works.
Yep, we can hear you too.
Thank the Lord. I think it's coming through the laptop.
Whatever.
Now I gotta see, is it
No.
coming through this mic
That's
or is it coming through
picking you up through his headphones.
106 to play.
Oh my gosh. The only problem is my musical audio is not working. But if that's the worst problem I have, then I think it's coming through the laptop. Wow. Okay. Lazio, the ball carrier. Down to the 15. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you hung in there with no audio for so long. God bless you all.
It was picking me up.
With 1 minute to go exactly in the first half, Crestwood currently leads the Cardinal Huskies 20-13. Thank you all for being troopers. I have worked so hard on so many things this week to make this an excellent broadcast, and I get here and I don't know what's going on with my audio, but we got something. Nate Lazio, the ball carrier, takes the ball up the middle, and he's fighting for yardage. Gets down to around the 11, make that the 12. Needs the 10 for the first down.
I'm not going to worry about it this quarter.
Crestwood calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Crestwood's going to take a timeout here.
So far, I believe we've missed. Wow. Sorry, there's some latency in the headphones today. Okay, that's really, I'm going to have to get used to that.
Right.
We've missed a Charlie Summer touchdown, a Tristan Addis touchdown,
And a Nate Blasio touchdown.
Nate Blasio
I think
touchdown?
he had the first
Okay.
one. First or second.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch because I was working with the computer. So this is a strange workaround here, but I am connected from my mixer to my laptop via USB. Had to go digging for a cord. I think I may have broken my what do you call that? Your 3.5 millimeter input jack on my laptop somehow. So this was just a shot in the dark, and I got something, so I'll take it. It's not perfect, but you guys can hear me, and it's not a silent broadcast anymore. So here we go. Crestwood's got the ball, 4th and 2 at the 12-yard line with 46 seconds left to go.
Direct snap to Blasio. He's got the hole.
Oh. Wow, that was a strange takedown from behind there, but it looks like he did get the first down.
Nate Blasio, the ball carrier.
He looks confused as well. I'm wondering if he was just going to
Yeah,
thought he had a free route in.
I'm not sure if maybe he thought the 5 was the touchdown.
Trying to run down the clock.
Oh, that could be too. Oh, Blasio gets stacked up by a whole pack of Huskies here.
By Paul Malcolm. Timeout Crestwood.
And I'm not sure if you guys can hear it through our mics while we got a timeout here, but Eddie Judd is back in the announcer's booth tonight. He said it will be his very last night here. So it's great to have you back, Mr. Judd. I sure wish you could give us a lot more time, but I know how it goes. Y'all got to take a break sometime and concentrate on real life. But I don't know, it's kind of bringing back some old memories and giving me chills when I heard his voice first fire up over the PA system here.
Indeed. And his successor has been nothing but great as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, not taking anything away from him.
Absolutely. Man, I didn't warm up my announcer's voice today. My throat's all tight now. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Ah.
And on top of all that, I forgot a jacket, and it's getting chilly out here tonight.
It's very chilly.
I am cold. So here we go, 2nd and goal. Crestwood at the 5-yard line.
Draw up the
And
middle.
Blasio takes it straight up the middle for the Crestwood touchdown.
Blake Blasio.
For those of you that were still watching, despite there not being any commentary over the top, that was about, I believe this is going on a 7-minute drive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
Yep.
Either 7 or 8. Chewed up all kinds of clock and able to punch it in there at the end to go up by 2 scores, probably going into halftime,
Yep.
pending disaster.
Right. So Crestwood's going to set up for the extra point here. Looks like they're in 1-point territory here. Lost the ball. Charlie's drops back. He's going to pass. He's got his man open in the end zone. That's Januska for the 2-point conversion.
Pass is complete.
That was a great throw, great route towards the back of the end zone. I think he kind of slipped by the man coverage
Yeah.
at least. And the floating safety never bit on it. That was
So with 22 seconds
great
left
concept,
to
great
go,
execution.
the first half, the score. Crestwood 28, Cardinal 14.
So, while we got a timeout here, I can take care of a couple things that I wanted to do before the game started. Let me do this for a second. My name's Jason Honeycutt. I'm here with my son, Bryce Honeycutt. He's my partner in crime in this little endeavor. My wife is here helping to run the scoreboard now. So we do want to thank you all for joining us today.
I want to give you a warning that I am not active on Twitter. So anything that has been said on Twitter over the last 2 years was not me. I just want to make that very clear.
You can have it back.
But you can find me at that same username on pretty much everything else.
Sorry, I heard it was the cool thing to do to put your Twitter handle on your live stream. So
Oh, absolutely. That is still the handle for other social media. I got bored of Twitter. I don't know.
right on. Well, with 16 seconds to go, Crestwood's up 28-13 over the Cardinal Huskies. So I had a pregame program, 15 minutes worth, all set up to go tonight until the audio didn't work. So what I'm going to do as the bands get set up for halftime, I'm going to play. I put together a little video for you, trying to make tonight exciting. Looks like the Huskies are just going to down the ball, take it into halftime, and that's going to be it. So I made a little hype video that I'm going to switch to here in just a sec. And we're going to take a little break and catch our breath because I've been frantically working on this audio for quite a while now, for about a half hour before the game till now. So let me turn you over to where I was supposed to be at the beginning of the game.
The following is a presentation of Infinity Road Media.
Middlefield, Ohio, the home of Cardinal High School and the 4th largest Amish settlement in North America. It's a town that starts working before the sun comes up and doesn't quit till after it sets. A town where hard work and sweat and grit are the rule, not the exception. A town that lights up on Friday nights in the fall to watch their Cardinal Huskies football team take to the gridiron, where that same hard work, sweat, and grit are the expectation. Mantaway, Ohio, the home of the Crestwood Red Devils, a town forged by fire as it has been rebuilt on the ashes of the great Mantaway Fire of 1985.
Nearly a third of the business district of Mantaway near Kent is on fire tonight. That blaze started in a hardware store and has spread to other buildings.
A town defined by its resilience and toughness. Crestwood football legend Jack Lambert was named by Fox Sports as the toughest football player of all time. In Mantaway, toughness isn't the exception, it's the rule. Two towns, two traditions, both forged by fire in the heart of Northeast Ohio. Two teams seeking a rise to greatness on the small-town gridiron. Two communities that know that greatness isn't given, it's earned. Two schools that, despite being only 20 miles apart, have only faced each other 4 times in this century. Each team has won 2 of those prior meetings. Tonight will be the last meeting of these two teams as CVC division rivals, since Cardinal is moving to the Northeastern Athletic Conference next season. So, in spite of this being only their 5th meeting, this could also be their very last. Both teams know what's on the line here tonight, and both teams will bring their own brand of toughness and grit to Jack Lambert Stadium. It's the Cardinal Huskies. It's the Crestwood Red Devils. And it's all here tonight on Friday Night Showdown.
All right. Well, here's a quick look as the Cardinal band takes the field. CVC standings. Top of the list here, no surprise, is Kirtland at 6-0, followed by the Berkshire Badgers at 5-1, the Chagrin Falls Tigers, who we saw last week in Chagrin Falls, at 4-2, Fairview Warriors at 4-2, who we have at the end of the season, your Crestwood Red Devils also at 4-2, and the Cardinal Huskies at 1-5. Who we're playing tonight and seem to be playing a lot better than their 1-5 record suggests, though we are up 2 scores on them. They're not just fading away here, so not a bad team on the field. Let's see. Next week we travel to Berkshire, just up the street, to face the 5-1 Badgers. The following week we'll have Kirtland right here at home, and after that, we'll finish up the season with the Fairview Warriors. So we've got a juggernaut of teams ahead of us here in the CVC. If you want to make the playoffs, you got to go through those guys. Let's see. Our upcoming schedule for broadcast here. Week 9 will be here to bring you the Kirtland Hornets game, hopefully with audio working from the beginning of the broadcast and not just the second half. And then Week 10 on October 25th, we will bring you the contest with the Fairview Warriors. Again, right here, hoping that everything works. All right, I'll turn it over back to the field, and you guys can listen to the bands. They're doing an excellent job, especially the Crestwood Band. I'm excited to hear them again. They always bring it year after year. So here they are. I'm going to take a little break, and we'll catch back with you as soon as the bands are done. Thanks, everybody.
senior seminar just came up and told me that they're selling snickerdoodle cookies in front of the concession stand. Those junior and seniors need your money, so if you want to go over and get an incredible snickerdoodle cookie, it's only $1 right there out front. Your homecoming queen, Delaney McMahon, actually came up and told me to do that announcement, so the queen says so get down there and go my way. Please put your hands together for the 2024 Grocery Store with our marching band. We bring you a different type of show tonight with not more hits. Some band favorites go. You enjoy this evening. If you're missing a world, come see the band Saturday, October 12th at 8:30 p.m. at Copley High School. The band is led onto the field by drum major senior McKay Sentinel and sophomore Emily Redka. So where do you go when you want a pony mashed potato alligator while two seniors do the jerk? You join the crowd when the exciting Wilson Pickett's Billboard Top 100 hit of 1966, Land of a Thousand Dances. Let's travel back to North America. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's take it across the pond to British songwriters Mick Jagger and Keith Richards for another 1966 Top 100 Billboard hit. This song's original features the sitar, Hammond organ, and castanets. Well, we left those inside tonight, but bring you the marching band version of Painted Black. Ryan Schrader, ladies and gentlemen. 15 years to Canadian Man's Rush's 1981 hit. Topsawyer is referred to as their defining piece of the early 80s. Hey, is that Neil Peart out there? No, it's Ryan Streeter on the drum set. Here's your Crestwood Scarlet Guard cover-up, Tom Sawyer. Once again, Ryan Streeter on drums. Thank you so much to the Crestwood Band Boosters and Crestwood local schools for their tremendous support of music education and the Crestwood Band program. Let's go Red Devils. We finish tonight with our fight song, Buckeye.
Another fantastic performance from the Crestwood Scarlet Guard. Not often you see a full drum kit out there. Look at this on wheels. How convenient. I got to take a lesson from these guys. I could put all this equipment up here on wheels and bring it up in one pass. What an excellent, excellent show. So we'll get about a minute or two before they get started. Crestwood boys are just making their way back out of the locker room right now. Well, currently, Crestwood is up on the Cardinal Huskies, 28-13. Clock says 46 seconds, but Usually add a little time to that to let the teams come out of the locker rooms, get warmed up after the long band performances. Tonight is blackout night here at Jack Lambert Stadium. Crestwood Crazies are wearing black. The hometown boys are wearing black. I even saw some cheerleaders in some black shirts down here. Let's see if I can get you a shot of them. Wonder if the Crestwood Crazies are over here. No, I can't get them in this camera. There's too much fence post in my way. So, yeah, they just moved it back to 3 minutes. So, I'm going to cut to a commercial here real quick.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook or YouTube. Or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
All right. I believe the Cardinal Huskies kicked off to start the game. Going from my bad memory here, only because I was frantically trying to figure out our audio issues. But I believe Cardinal tried an onside kick, and it didn't work. So if that's correct, Crestwood should have to kick here to start the second half.
I believe you're correct.
They do still have 57 seconds on the clock here at Jack Lambert Stadium. We affectionately call it the Jack. So it was blackout night at the Jack tonight. So Jake Eierman is going to tee up the ball and kick off for us. I believe it's still him. I hope they haven't changed that because his kicking has been getting so much better. Ball's just going deeper, and can't see his number, but I'm pretty sure that's 56. Yes, sir. Junior Jake Eierman.
Troy Champlin. Chase Harris. Back deep for the Huskies. Once again, Jake Eierman.
So here we go. Oh, see, I talk him all up, and he kicks a short one. It's mishandled at about the 33, gets up over about the 37-yard line, where he's knocked out of bounds by a brood of Red Devils.
I don't think out of the few kickoffs we've had today, I don't think he's driven one deep all evening, and I think that's intentional. I believe Cardinal may have a dangerous
kick returner. That's definitely possible.
We also have one attempted onside kick. Also did not work.
Oh, we tried one too?
Yes, after the third touchdown. I mean, that's okay. We were all very frantically trying to figure out the audio. So.
And with all that, I'm still trying to find the roster that I have too, so I can make sure I call out the right kids' names. But Cardinal has the ball currently, 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he's dropping back to pass. He's about to get hit, but he gets one free, and it's overshot. And, oh, boy, there's going to be some pass interference there. A lot of hand checking.
I'm wondering if they're going to get a hold or a DPI.
Yep,
the flag looked like, I was going to say, the flag looked like he was reaching for it before the ball was thrown. That indicates a hold to me.
Yep, it's a hold against Crestwood.
Is that still a spot foul in high school, or is that 10 yards?
I guess we're going to find out because I
Stay
can't keep
tuned.
track of what's what anymore as far as that goes.
Me neither. Just a little too physical on the coverage.
Here's my roster. Finally got that up so I can call out the right numbers.
They're calling pass interference, not holding.
Oh, was it? Because he was showing holding.
That is the referee that threw the flag indicated holding. The white cap referee
Overrode him, huh?
Yeah.
Huskies, as they move into Crestwood territory, the ball is now moved over to
It's interesting. I don't think there was any more hand checking after the ball was thrown because he had broken loose from the hold.
Mm-hmm. Ends up being
I don't
about
know.
a 19 or roughly 20-yard penalty there. So puts Cardinal in Crestwood territory at the 48-yard line. They've got a shotgun, a couple wide receivers, two to the left, one to the right. He's going to drop back to pass again.
Same route.
And same route, and it's well covered this time. No hand checking, no touching.
Overthrown ball.
Nate Blasio on the coverage. He was step for step, stride for stride, running down the field with them. Now, I haven't seen any Cardinal Huskies games on YouTube this year, but I did read Jonah Rosenblum's column, and he was talking about Cardinals been coming alive with their passing game lately, that they've had a little trouble rushing the ball, but a lot of their scores have come through the air. So,
yeah, I would go ahead and be willing to put money on. I think they're probably over 75% passing plays on offense today.
Yeah.
If I had to put a number on it.
So they're going to go four wide again from the shotgun. Two to the left, to the right. It's rolling out. He's looking back to his left, and he's got a guy looks like came out of the backfield. He's going to tripped up after about a 7-yard gain. Looks like that was Blasio on the tackle again.
I was going to call that a screen, but I believe I would have been mistaken, as a screen generally has downfield blockers first. I think that was just a little slip.
Yep, I think just might have even been a check down receiver because he started rolling right. Maybe they were all covered.
Agreed. Found a little space.
So it'll bring up, bring up 3rd and 3. I didn't have time to warm up my voice either. and it's cold up here too, so.
It was hitting you with autocorrect. Your brain.
So they're going to go four wide again. Shotgun to the left, to the right. Drops back. He's got somebody in his face, and he gets rid of it, and it's almost picked off.
Pass defended by number
51.
22 on the offense. Defended it from the defense.
Corey Bernauskas with the pass break up there.
Why Januska was in there. Nearly had himself an interception. It's going to bring up 4th and 3 for the Huskies.
So Mr. Judd down there says it was Wyatt Januska, and he's got guys with binoculars that can see this better than I can.
Well, there was a number change, and I'm wondering who.
Yeah.
If we were given the wrong information, or if he was given the wrong information on a couple of these.
I'm pretty sure 51 is still Corey, but I might have missed. I might have missed the wrong guy in the play there. But they're going to go four wide again. This time 3 to the left, and 1 to the right, and Cardinals going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Huskies.
So 10:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Crestwood still leading 28-13. Cardinal has the ball, but it is 4th down.
I don't believe they've elected to punt a single time today.
No punt yet, huh?
No. But I think they're about 50% on 4th down, so
well,
do with that what you will.
You know, as a coach looking at teams ahead of you like Kirtland and stuff, and knowing that you're 1-5 sitting at the bottom of your conference.
Yep.
What have you got to lose at this point, right?
Yeah, you're in Crestwood territory. You've gotten a couple big plays on this drive so far.
Right.
I don't see the problem with
your
continuing to go for it.
Your quarterback can clearly throw the ball.
Yeah.
So.
And he's been shifty all game. He's been close to a handful of sacks, and I think the only 2 that he might have technically taken were bad snaps.
So they're going to go 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. From the shotgun, he drops back again, and he's just going to heave it up. He's got a receiver, but he overshoots him by about 3 or 4 yards. That one was well defended by Januska. And number 10 was in there. That is Mason Satterley.
Man, the Cardinals have been not Cardinals. The Cardinal Huskies have been a yard away from multiple explosive plays today. They've gotten a couple, but
yeah. Well, I'm glad we had some good downfield coverage.
yeah.
So Crestwood's going to take over. 1st and 10 at their own 41. And they're going to be in their single wing. Direct snap. Looks like that's Blasio with the ball. Or is that? Nope, I'm sorry. That's Tristan Addis. And he's bobbing and weaving. Cuts across 50. Past the 40, down the 30. He's got nobody. He's just got to outrun a couple guys. And he's in for the Crestwood. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Crestwood.
Cardinal sent the house. I believe there was about 9 people rushing to fill gaps on that play. And he found the one guy that wasn't and ran right around him.
It's almost funny how when you can't see a number or a face, how much like the build of Addis and Blasio look alike.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Like a lot of times that's what I'm trying to judge by when I can't see a number or something. And so I thought that was Blasio coming at me. That was Addis, and that was a 59-yard touchdown run there.
That's his 2nd of the day.
Yeah. And I can't see where the ball ended up. Michael Callista carries it. And I'm hearing a lot of whistles. What did I miss?
Looks like an official is indicating potentially a chop block.
I'm waiting for the white hat to give us a signal here.
Yep.
The chop block on the defense. So the 2-point conversion is good.
Wait a minute.
Not sure why you would chop block on the defense. That's interesting call.
I'm wondering, is it illegal to just dive into offensive players' legs on defense to try to like create havoc?
If you don't have the ball, I believe so.
Okay. Then I suppose that would have been the right call, but interesting.
So the 2-point conversion is good. That brings your score to Crestwood 36, Cardinal 13. I would love to get the referees mic'd up, at least the kind where they can like turn it on and they can tell us who did what. And
if they do, I know a great audio company that would be able to provide said equipment.
Unless they can do it for free.
I was going to say, just at the cost of your entire house and your children's houses and their children's houses.
So they tack 15 yards on for that penalty on the extra point. So Ironman's going to kick off from the Cardinal 45-yard line. So he's still kind of a squib kick. Line drive, and it travels into the end zone for touchback.
There's the leg you were looking for.
Yeah. I suppose it. Well, last week, I mean, he was getting some air under him and kicking off from he was inside the 20 several times at Chagrin. It seemed like to start the season, it seemed like he had trouble full leg getting it past the 25, but he got it down inside the 20. Maybe, if I remember right, maybe even inside the 10 once last week. He had a really good kick that was like a non-penalty or anything. It was just a normal kickoff, and it
died somewhere back there.
Yeah, he really had a lot of leg into it. So
wow.
I tend to agree with you that this kind of stuff tonight is by design. They might want to keep it out of a certain returner's hands or something. So drops back in his shotgun and unloads over the middle, and it's well defended.
If that ball was lower, I'm not sure who was going to come down with it. It was well defended, and the receiver high pointed it exactly on time.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Georgia in there on the coverage for Crestwood.
He's been playing some great defense at corner today. He's got at least two. That might be his third pass defended today that he's just gotten his hands on.
Well, that's a kid that plays with intensity, that's for sure. And they're in the shotgun again. 3 wide this time. Two to the left, one to the right. He drops back, and he's looking to pass. Going to roll out to his right and hit a receiver on the move at the 30-yard line. And it is complete.
Wow.
And
that's going to be near the first down. Yep, they're indicating first down. He got all the way to the 31 where they needed to get for a first down.
I mean, that was relatively well defended as well. Just a good, strong catch.
Right.
And a well-placed throw.
Tough to do when you're on the move like that, too.
Yeah.
So I see why they want to pass the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, they're missing a lot on the deeper shots. If they manage to hone in on those shorter to intermediate out routes, sit routes, seams, I could see this being a different game soon.
And he's going to pass again. Looking to his left. He's got his man open. Picks up a couple.
Blasioli on the tackle.
Charles Soltis with the reception, tackled immediately by Nate Blasioli. Pick up a 4 on the play. He's going to make it 2nd down and 6.
And I went back and listened to our last broadcast against Beechwood, and I only called Nate Blasioli Louie one time, and it was so subtle.
Couldn't even notice.
Like, I almost didn't even catch it myself. So
Always good to see alumni Jimmy the Sweet.
Let's just agree to just call him Blas. That's it.
Yeah, just call him Blas,
Nobody
right?
can get that wrong.
Saw one of his sisters at Chipotle last night. So, small world.
I think we just got a penalty on the sideline. Cardinal sideline. It's a delay of game?
No, that's a
That's
sideline penalty.
Okay.
But
somebody was talking.
It's a warning, yeah. I was going to say, if
Okay.
the first one's a warning, it's not enforced because that's why they weren't moving the football. So 2nd and 6 for the Huskies up near the 35-yard line. He's got some time to throw the ball, and he throws over the middle. He's got his man. Uh-oh, this is what we were talking about. This was here.
Boy. Whoa.
Oh, what was that? Touchdown saving tackle. Tommy Georgia thinks he, or is that Georgia? No, I'm sorry. Satterley may have stripped the ball from him in the pile. Uh-oh, let me cut back down
this one
here
may be
'cause we have
coming
a
back.
flag down way back here at the line of scrimmage in the area where holding usually happens.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call.
Whew.
Holding on the offense. It's coming back.
I wonder
Wow.
how much the tickets were back from Las Vegas to fly in here and negate a touchdown like that.
Yeah, very same thing happened to Amari Cooper. This one might have actually been a legitimate hold, though. So that's too bad for Cardinal. That was
Truly.
their biggest play of the night so far as yards go.
It's got to come back. Yeah, I tend to not be paying too close of attention to the line once the play moves downfield, so I can't comment on whether or not that was a good or a bad call.
Right.
But
Right.
unfortunate for Cardinal, surely.
One of these days, I had our instant replay working at home the other night, but just like the audio, that wasn't working here today either. It's always something, never fails. So they're going to go 4 wide again, 2nd and 16 this time, and he's going to roll out and pass back to his left. We saw this play just a little bit ago, but it's only good for a couple, maybe 2 yards.
4 verticals and a 2-yard curl.
Try to get everybody to go deep with
Yeah.
you, leave that tight end, or I'm not
Yeah,
sure if he
give
came
him
from the tight end or from the backfield, but
Ideally given running room.
yep, just wasn't there. It was good coverage, but
Yeah.
Tristan Addis.
Brings up 3rd down for the Huskies.
So it'll be 3rd and 13 for the Huskies, back at their own 27-yard line. And they're going to pass again. He's looking. He's got nowhere to throw. He dumps it off. And he's immediately met by a brood of Red Devils.
I think it was good defense on the far sideline. They had doubles lined up, and it was a rub concept. Outside receiver comes inside. Inside receiver is supposed to set a theoretical pick on the defender of the outside receiver to get running room up the middle, and it was a perfect executed switch by the defenders. And that wasn't there, and neither was anything else.
So at 4th and 13, the Huskies are going to punt.
False start.
Yep. Oh, that's going to cost him 5 more yards. The gunner down here jumped a little early.
Back him up 5 more.
That's going to set Crestwood up. Even with a good punt here, that's going to set him up in good field position.
Somehow I still don't I don't feel like this game's out of reach.
Yeah. All right, so gets the kick away.
Good
And
punt.
it is a pretty decent one.
Great punt.
Is that Januska's traveling back to try to – oh, he fields it. Typically that's
space.
ill-advised, but he's got some room. He saw something, and he's found a hole, and he's taking it to the outside. And he – oh, what
My
a great
goodness.
block.
And
Januska's
that's gonna
spin
be
move.
called back.
He could go all the way. 10-5, touchdown, Crestwood.
That is not going to count because of a very unnecessary crackback block
Oh, that's going to hurt.
out here on around the 40-yard line.
On the return.
I actually don't like I like the call. I don't like that at all.
So my touchdown Crestwood was all for naught. Huh? You know what I have to do to get my voice to do that?
I don't know if that was in frame to anybody watching at home, but
I think it was.
they're
'cause I saw
trying
it.
very hard to make an example of you are not allowed to do that on a football field. Hitting anybody without them being able to defend themselves is
that
not
was pretty
acceptable.
rough. I think the referee's
Great
just
return.
yelling over, you know what you guys did.
Yep.
It's 15 yards.
Yeah.
Glad everybody's okay. So the crazies aren't real happy about that one. They must not have seen it like we got to see it.
It's
So.
going to be 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
I mean, 30 years ago,
Yeah,
maybe
right,
even
that's a
15
good play,
years
right?
ago. That's football.
Right.
Welcome to varsity. But
Safety, especially of students and stuff, that's a priority now. So totally get it.
We'll start first and 10 with 6:50 left to go in the third quarter.
It's a very polite chorus of bullpucky coming from the Crestwood Crazy. So, but Crestwood will have the ball. First and 10 from their own 44-yard line. And Charlie and Blasio are going to, Summer and Blasio are going to swap. Hey, Summer's going to lead block.
Oh,
Oh,
my
somebody busts through.
goodness.
Number 77 gets through there fast, and
I
there's
think he
flags
got
everywhere.
I think he got his face mask in
That's what it
there.
looked like, but
You saw his head kind of tucked down and up. Either it was a face mask or maybe he's been practicing on how to make it look like one.
Yep. There it is. well, there's those 15 yards back, but
No
Not a
points.
touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
can't just give us our points back, huh? So last week, Crestwood had to go to Chagrin Falls for the first time in a long time that we've had to play Chagrin Falls. In fact, in the 15 years I've been watching, I can't remember playing Chagrin Falls. May have, but I don't remember high school level doing it.
Yeah, I played him in middle school once.
Right. Yeah, I think you played in middle school. I think Kyle, your older brother, might have played in middle school a long time ago. I'll talk more after this play. Looks like Blasio on the carry, and he's got some room, and he's going to take it all the way. 10-5, touchdown, Crestwood!
I think D'Amato found the right scheme of just wearing the defense down over time.
Yep.
And I think Cardinal might just be out of gas.
I think you're right. So back to last week at Chagrin Falls. We had to go there and play there, and they have a wonderful facility. It's really nice. Our play there last week was very, very different. Excuse me. Different than what we've been used to. It seemed like we could get all the way downfield. We could get into the red zone. I bet it happened 6 or 7 times. We got to the red zone, and the drive would just stall. And it was like we would try the same play a couple times, and it wouldn't work. And Summers back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone, and it's good for the 2-point conversion. That is Januska hauling it in from Charlie Summer. 6:21 to go in the third quarter, we got 44 for Crestwood, 13 for the Cardinal Huskies. And the game was like, if you've ever been to Chagrin, so your seats are practically on the field. The bleachers, there's no track, and there's just enough room for the coaches to stand. So if you can imagine the bleachers going where this bench is that you can see down here in front of us, you're that close to the action, and I could feel the hits. These boys were hitting hard, like both sides of the ball. Our guys were fighting. Their guys were not fist fighting, but it was a hard-fought game. And when we got done, we left, and the score was 28-0. And I said to my wife even, this does not feel like a 28-0 loss because we were so good most of the night. We could drive the ball downfield at will.
Just couldn't punch it in.
We would. A lot of their long drives were stopped, and it was just like every once in a while they'd break free with a stupid play and score. Not a stupid play, obviously it was a smart play, but just a little something
one-off.
went wrong here, one missed coverage or something like that, and it's a touchdown. And it just did not feel like we lost 28-0. It really felt like it should have been a lot closer than it was. And I don't usually go away from big losses feeling like that. Usually it's like, yeah, we got our butts kicked. I want to blame a coach. I want to blame, something on referees or something. But I don't think it was an unclean game. I think it was a hard-fought game. And it just, like I said, we just got so close to the end zone so many times and just would fumble the ball or the drive would stall. Or our boys played way harder, and the game was way better than that 28-0 score said that it was.
With the running clock now initiated.
Oh, yeah, we're up 30, so the clock will not stop, except for timeouts and
referee stoppages.
Change of possessions or referee stoppages for some reason. So Cardinal has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Oh, and it's bounces off his foot, and there's a melee for the ball down here as the flag comes in. Looks like Cardinal may have recovered.
Yeah. Man, I know turnover markers are smart and
that's
a good indicator of when a ball is turned over.
Yeah.
But my goodness, I fall for it as a penalty flag every single time.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was a flag coming in.
Even when I'm playing. Like when we were playing, there were turnover markers being thrown, and I'm like, what could they possibly be throwing a flag for? Oh, because they're not.
Yeah. Yes. So after a loss of 2 on that play, it'll be Cardinal has the ball 2nd and 12. And they're going to try another pass. And he gets a receiver, and he overshoots him again. He had a step.
That's what the receiver needs to. A couple things with that play. Receiver needs to not slow down. It looked like he slowed up.
It did. Like when he looked back, he didn't.
Yeah, as soon as he broke free. 2, as a coach, if I'm Cardinal at this point, I understand wanting to kind of go for it all and get some back right now. But you've caught 0 of those passes all day. What you have been successful on are the 9 to 15-yard outs, curls, ins, posts.
Right.
I mean, and even when your quarterbacks had to scramble, he's gotten some yards and even a touchdown back out of it. So I don't know why you're moving away from what you were successful with.
Yep, and they're still 3 wide. Shotgun formation, obviously. Set up for the pass here, and he's rolling out. He's got his man down here over the 50 into the Crestwood territory at about the 47.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, though that was a broken play, and he came back to help his quarterback, essentially. He had a little out route and decided to come back and make his throw a little easier.
The old Pittsburgh Steeler play, where everybody'd go deep and then Roethlisberger would be in trouble, and they'd come back to the ball and he'd hit him.
Get back here. And look at that, they pick up a first down.
Yep. It's actually not a bad design, to be honest with you.
Hold on to it for as long as you can, get out of the pocket, figure something out.
It's not quite what I meant, but yeah. So 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line for the Huskies at Crestwood's 46. Still in the shotgun. Still looking downfield. Rolling. And he's got a guy on the sideline, and he overshoots him. And I don't think even if he came in with it that he would have came down with it. I don't think he would have been in bounds.
Yeah, I think he was about 2 steps out of bounds by the time he had hands on it.
Took a little seat on the bench over there. Been running downfield quite a bit. Probably needed a little rest.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Did you ever see the one where LeBron James did that, fell into the crowd and grabbed
Just sat
somebody's
there.
drink and took a sip of it?
I have seen that. Seen it, yeah. Take a sip of somebody's beer, take, take a handful of popcorn.
Yep. Luckily for this young man, nobody had a beer on the sideline. Wouldn't go over well with high school coaches. So 2nd and 10, Huskies at the Crestwood 46-yard line. Still in shotgun, still 4 wide. I'm sorry, 3 wide, but he had tight end in there. And he's lurking deep again, and he's got his man, and he brings it in, and he's drug out of bounds.
Got a penalty on the sideline.
Did we grab a face mask on that?
That's what
one?
I'm wondering. Are they going to give him a
like
horse collar? That's the only thing I can
Georgia
think of
on
the way
tackle.
that tackle was made.
Tommy Georgia pulled him out of bounds.
Wondering.
There was a penalty marker on the field.
Or was it just a late hit?
Yeah, it's face mask. That's what he called.
The Red Devils.
How did he get a face? All right, that's fine.
That's.
I don't know
he
how
grabbed a hold of him funny. It was hard
Yeah.
for me to tell, but
It just looked like jersey to me, but I don't know. I am also about 500 feet away.
yeah,
So.
this is true.
It's going to be first and goal
If I had a
on the Crestwood 7-yard line.
If I had a replay that worked, we could take another look at it. So, 1st and goal at the 6 for the Huskies, threatening. Going to loft it up, and he got some separation, and it's up. Number 22 brings it in.
Catch. My goodness.
And they're still fighting for it on the ground over here,
it
but
was
the
indicated
referee
touchdown.
already indicated touchdown,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that
number
was
22 wants to rub it in, and but he does help him up. So
That was a good throw and a focused, strong catch on the receiver. And
Bryce Giel was down there for the
Yeah.
coverage, in good coverage.
well defended, yeah.
Just out jumped, I think. Had a better angle to bring the ball in.
Cardinal breathing a sigh of relief that the clock can stop now, I'm sure.
You're right.
I mean, legitimately, if they can find a way to stop our running back trio, that would be.
Hang on. Go to the other camera real quick. This camera battery died.
Oh, no.
Sorry, that's me. My fault. And they kick the extra point, and that point is good. That'll bring the score to 44 Crestwood. 20 for Cardinal Huskies. 21 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
So, yeah, like I said, as it stands, the clock can now stop at all normal routine moments that it would. First downs, out of bounds, incomplete passes, etc. Why did I say etc. like that? etc. Sorry.
Changing batteries on my
cold.
monitor here. That knocked me
my
out.
mouth is stiff. It's cold up here. etc.
Etc.
So Crestwood looking to hold on and probably extend that lead. I'm going to go ahead and assume they're not going to be throwing too many dangerous passes over the next little bit. If Cardinal can figure out a way to stop the 2-headed monster that is Nate Blaziol and Tristan Addis, and if you want to add a 3rd and 4th head into that, you are more than welcome to name one of our backs.
I have no picture still. I wonder why.
In order to try to make this game competitive, continue to be competitive. And I'm going to go ahead and assume Crestwood's going to want to run it right at him.
It did not make a difference. Well, my monitor does not want to come. My camera doesn't want to come back up, so you got to operate your camera over there for a moment, Bryce,
That's
please.
Let's commentator and camera operators at the same time. See how this goes.
A little bit of everything.
I can't tell who's back to return, but it is fielded cleanly Finds the lane off to the left-hand side.
Uh-oh.
Burning speed.
Ooh, drug down out of bounds. That is Januska again, who is having a night here.
I very much disagree with the spot. Can we get a replay on that?
Examine the field for yellow flags here, because anytime he's done something good tonight, there's been a flag on the ground.
I truly don't think he was within a yard of stepping out of bounds at the 40.
All right, I got my camera back up, Bryce, so you can take a break.
All right. 50-yard return that I wow. In all honesty, I think was about 60, but
yeah.
Okay.
So first and 10 Crestwood at the Husky 40. They're in their big jumbo package, direct snap. Looks like it went to Blasiol, who is just pushing through guys. He's always the last one drugged down and the first one to pop up out of the pile. That kid's he's got an on switch and no off switch, I don't think.
Truly.
So the end of the third quarter, Crestwood's up on the Cardinal Huskies 44-20. Got all the cheerleaders out tonight. I even think I heard that there's some alumni cheerleaders in the crowd there.
I tried to write down the names so that maybe we could announce those.
Oh, yeah, the homecoming.
I couldn't type faster than Ed Judd was talking. It was insanity. There's a couple that are like, Stacy something? I don't remember. Stacy question mark?
Did you get the king and queen?
I did. Give me one moment.
Hang on, I'll tell you this. The freshman court was Chris Morey, but I didn't get a girl's name.
They announced it at the end. Angel Longborn, potentially.
Okay.
I totally could be wrong on that name, but yes.
Okay. I got sophomore Everett Baines and Celia O'Connor. Juniors David Howell and Jade Davis.
Correct.
We'll come back to the seniors.
There's a lot of them.
After the next play here. So 2nd and 5, Crestwood. Looks like another direct snap to
Blaz,
who is running free. Nobody to stop him, and that's good for the Crestwood touchdown.
I truly think, I mean, even if you look at the Cardinals sideline right now, there's only about 5 or 6 bodies just on the sideline not playing right now. I'm sure these kids are tired. I mean, if you got to tackle that all time.
Yeah, I believe that, now don't quote me on this, but I believe that I heard or read somewhere that Cardinal did have to forfeit a game this year, maybe possibly 2 because of
injury.
Because kids getting hurt and getting sick, and they didn't have enough to field a team.
That's tough.
So Crestwood's going for the extra point here. Uh-oh, what happened? We got flags.
Somebody jump?
I didn't see where the ball went.
I don't know if it was snapped. I think that's
the
problem.
Everybody's running. There's no football.
I think they're calling a false start.
Yep, false start on Crestwood. So
false start against everybody but the center.
Everybody but the center. So that's going to move Crestwood back to about this 8-yard line for the 2-point conversion. And it's a direct snap. It's a snap to Summer, who hits.
It's a laser beam.
It's number 10. Is that Tommy Georgia? No,
yeah,
that's Mason Satterley. One of these days I'll get this stuff memorized.
Hit him with the up and in fastball.
Yeah.
All right, you want the senior court?
Yeah, if you got it.
I totally could be wrong on a couple of these names. I apologize if they are wrong, but I have Kylie Becca, Stephen Lincoln, Alyssa Hallis, Aiden Nelson, Ava Julian, Oscar Russo, Kaylee Mark. That's the only one I'm very hesitant on. Mason Satterley, Delaney McMahon, and Augie Schweikert. I have the king and queen. If that
Got to get a drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Your homecoming king is Oscar Russo.
Woo, Oscar Russo.
And Queen Delaney McMahon.
King and Queen, Oscar Russo and Delaney McMahon, your 2024 homecoming court. Congratulations to both of them. And I hope they all have a wonderful and, more importantly, a safe time tomorrow night. Especially the seniors who are, it's their last high school homecoming.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Squid
Short
kick
kickoff.
off the chest of a...
Little melee for it down here at the 40. I'm not sure that was intentional. I don't think we were trying an onside kick up 52 to 20.
Have you ever been to a volleyball game and watched somebody get spiked right into the face?
Oh, yeah.
That's what that kind of looked like to me. I don't think anybody was prepared for that.
Wow. I'll have to watch that one when I get later.
Jake Ironman said, hey, think fast.
All right, Husky ball, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Back to a running clock also.
Yep. It's a long pass, and he's got wide open and just off the fingertips.
I think a bit of a miscommunication on the defense as well, although it does look like there are some numbers in here that maybe aren't always.
Oh, yeah, we might have gone to some JV guys. Get them a little time when you're up.
I think a corner
32.
was anticipating some coverage help over top that was not there.
I believe so. I see number 5 at safety. That's Jacob Devlin, sophomore. He's actually, believe it or not, getting a lot of playing time. Mostly because it seems like we're on one side of a route or another.
Truly.
We haven't had a whole lot of close games this year, other than Rootstown the first week.
Yeah, week 1.
So shotgun again, hits his receiver, and he just gonna fall down about 3-yard gain. Trying to get a look at some other numbers. Number 40, Everett Baines. He's in there. One of your homecoming court guys. Congratulations, Everett. I see number 20, Noah Horn. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Huskies. They're looking deep, and he's got a guy down there, but he is well covered. Is that a 15? That is a 45. Check my little ticker here. 45 is Stephen Heritage, senior. Assuming they didn't change jerseys, so if your son traded jerseys with Stephen Heritage, I apologize.
Yeah, what's with all this number swapping this year?
I am not sure.
Somebody get a handle on that. It's too confusing for us up here.
I'm confused.
Makes me have to use my stupid little pea brain.
Right.
All
this thinking, and he's looking deep again. Oh, somebody got through, and he's going to unload over the middle. He's got a guy wide open. And he's finally tagged down.
Whoever,
Jake Devlin down at the 15.
I don't know the name of the quarterback for the Cardinal Huskies, but I think it probably rhymes with Derek Jeter because that looked like a off his back foot double play ball. Right on the money.
It was like a 6-4-3 double play. Is that what you're saying?
That's what it looked like. Jeter.
Well, there's a name we haven't heard in a long time.
Thankfully.
You're right. So it'll be 1st and 10 Huskies. Deep in Crestwood territory. Looks like just inside the 5-yard line. I'm sorry. Just inside the 15-yard line.
Derek
and
Jeter
he's
back
looking
to
for the
pass.
end zone. Jump ball.
My goodness, did he come down with that again?
Yep.
It's complete touchdown Huskies.
Stephen Heritage was there in coverage, jumped with him, step for step, stride for stride. Just a bit out of his reach. Couldn't have thrown that ball much better.
All right, Huskies, get over here on the sideline. Just throw it up to that guy. Throw it in his general vicinity. Every play, he'll come down with it.
I think he's come down with it about as many times as he hasn't. So.
As many times as the ball's been overthrown to him.
Right, right. So I knew we'd have a high-scoring affair, but if you'd have told me we were going to score 78 points with 5:43 to go.
Yeah, I would have taken the under on this game.
Yeah. I just said, oh, we must be playing Kirtland.
Yeah.
Right. So back to pass, looking left. He's got guy, but he's in coverage over here.
Okay, the guy that makes those plays is on the other side of the field. Just want to point that out to everybody.
That was number 22 in coverage. I'm showing that as Jake Devlin's little brother, Tyler Devlin, freshman. Good job in coverage there, young man. So with 5:43 to go in the game, Crestwood is up 52 to Cardinal Huskies 26. We had some guys anxious to get on the field that went to the wrong side. Listen, it's hard to keep track of that stuff. I'm on their side there. That's an easy mistake to make.
Black jerseys, white jerseys, they kind of resemble each other.
I mean, they both have black pants, so there's that.
That is true. Which I believe that's a hate crime in like 5 states. You're not supposed to wear the same color stuff.
Right. So Cardinal's going to kick off. And it's going to sail out of bounds. That'll be a penalty.
That is the second kick out of bounds penalty given today.
Yeah, not one of those things you want to do if there's a returner you're trying to keep it away from. And they might be trying to keep it away from Januska.
True, yeah.
But I'm not sure he was even back deep right there.
Yeah, because as of now, we're back to...
No, he was. I'm sorry.
The clock stopping as normal, so.
Right.
My mom is getting she's getting a holiday bonus this year for for all the work she has to do with the clock.
It's tough. They give you all these gizmos and gadgets to try to make it easy, and
just makes it harder.
Even when they work, it's not easy. So.
All right, so I can't tell. Is that Michael Callista back for the snap? No. Yes. No.
Yes, no, yes. I'm looking right at him, and I can't tell who it is.
Blaziel's
still in there.
Okay.
Because Addis was out in front of him running, blocking. Number 9 was Ty Berquist, but he traded jerseys with somebody. And I had it in my brain who it was. I'll tell you in a second. Bryce Bennett. So that was Bryce Bennett was in there as well. Is wearing number 9 now. So Crestwood in their little jumbo formation, and it's a reverse. Bryce Geel's got the ball. He's up near midfield, and he is driven back. But he is up near first down territory.
We have a injured Husky.
Injured Cardinal.
There's probably an injured Cardinal somewhere in the world.
Yeah, right.
Cramping up.
It's a little injury timeout here. Looks like he's going to get up on his own power and walk it off. Might have got the wind knocked out of him. I don't see him limping or holding anything, which is a good sign.
Saw him stretching maybe a calf or a hamstring.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Get to the sideline, get some pickle juice. Get back in there.
Pickle juice and a banana.
At the same time.
Either you have a cramp or you're pregnant, one of the two. So 1st and 10, Crestwood, right at midfield. Direct snap. Looks like Blasio because he's just stepping over people, pushing through people, and he is still going. He's spinning and popping and weaving.
3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a trail of Huskies back here that got mowed over on the way to the first down for Blasio there.
That's the closest thing I've seen to the Beastquake run since the Beastquake run. Marshawn Lynch in Seattle.
34-yard pickup for Blasio on that one. 4:42 to go in the game. The clock is ticking away here. Crestwood still in that jumbo formation. It looks like Addis this time, and he's going to run it in for the Crestwood touchdown. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm hearing a whistle. Do we have a flag?
I don't see flags. I just see
just
whistles. Oh, I do.
Okay.
He's laying on it.
Oh, no kidding. Uh-oh. Is this coming back? Holding Crestwood. It is.
Boo. Right now, Addis and Blasio are locked in. They both have 2 touchdowns apiece, I believe.
They have 3?
No, you. Wait. How many? Hold on.
Seems like Blasio might have 3.
Oh, Tristan? Yeah, you might be right. Yes.
Seems.
Never mind. Okay, I take it back.
So, same formation. Looks like the same play.
And this time.
And Addis is going to run in for the Crestwood touchdown.
No laundry on the field this time.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's scan the field. Don't see any flags this time. That's going to bring your score to Crestwood 58, Cardinal 26. And I'm laughing now. And we're having fun now because we have a juggernaut of a schedule for the next 3 games. You gotta go to the Badgers. You gotta come back here to play the Kirtland Hornets, and then back here again to play Fairview. All teams with winning records. I believe 2 losses between the 3 teams currently. Crestwood's just going to do the right thing here and down the ball, not try for the extra points. So that'll keep the score at 58 Crestwood, 26 Cardinal Huskies. As trying to get my composure here because Nate Blasio just did a backflip on the field. The kid's amazing, folks. The kid is amazing.
Trying to run up the score. Did I do something?
Yeah, I just had to watch the backflip on my phone. That was pretty incredible. The kid's multi-talented. I believe he's a track star, football star, basketball star, and clearly some sort of gymnast.
What do you suppose the play call was for that? Like wing T, 42 backflip? 42 do a flip?
Something like that. Cheerleaders and band are getting super excited, folks. This is the kind of stuff you love. If you're a fan of high school football, when everybody's excited, your band, your cheerleaders, your team, your fans in the stands.
Yeah, nothing better than a win before homecoming, honestly.
Yep, got a big dance coming up tomorrow night. This is what being a high school kid's all about. All right, 2:18 to go in the 4th quarter. Huskies have the ball at their own 30. They're still in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Going to do a quick pass, and a little miscommunication there as the receiver was running downfield, and I think he was supposed to stop up here About 8 yards out. Yeah, running back to the huddle with his head down. That tells you whose fault that was, I think. But it happens, especially a small team like this.
Yeah.
You're having trouble, fielding a team from what I heard. And I hope I'm not spreading rumors. I hope that's true. And I don't want to denigrate their program. I mean, this is our 5th time playing them in the last 5 years. It was they won 2, we won 2. We won the first 2, they won the second 2. And there's a pass over the middle. Oh, almost an amazing catch off of a couple bounces. Oh, he might have hurt himself. Nope. Gonna pop up and walk it off. No flags, not good clean play there.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to play every snap of every down.
Oh, yeah. You'd be exhausted,
I'd be pretty
cramped.
sore.
So I give these Huskies all the credit in the world for, what is there, about 16 of them? Looks like I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 guys on the sideline, so maybe 17 players total.
Tough to do. I like the work ethic and the grit of the team, though.
A lot of grit.
Give him
Not
credit.
giving up. Quarterback looking deep. He's rolling out. He's got some room.
Heave it.
He's trying to make something happen.
My goodness.
Oh, and he connects over the 50. He's got.
Oh my God!
He's got one guy to beat, and he gets drug out of bounds inside the 20.
Bill's pass is complete.
That's number 45. Finally drags him down.
I say this in the least controversial way possible.
Timeout.
But does that not remind you of what Colin Kaepernick looked like running around just back and forth, or Michael Vick?
Yeah,
or
Michael Vick. Yes.
Yes. Just hang on to the ball for 13 seconds and still somehow manage to find a receiver and make the play.
That was Stephen Heritage on the coverage there that finally drug him out of bounds. There are 10 seconds left to go in the game. And I believe this, I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and look it up, but I believe this is the highest scoring output by the Huskies this season, scoring 26 points.
Yeah, they had some serious offensive success.
Yeah.
With their passing game, it just defense could not hold up, and I get it. If you have a long, brutal drive to go down and score, and then you got to turn right around and try to stop the Mack trucks that are.
Right. It's a lot to ask of anybody.
Right.
Throws up over the middle, and he overshoots his guy.
Are they going to call a timeout for one last play or just let it roll out?
That's going to be the game.
With the final score.
Valiant effort by the Huskies here tonight. Crestwood just a little bit too much for them to handle. So don't get complacent, folks. The 5-2 record is going to be put to the test. As I said, we have a juggernaut to go through the next 3 weeks here. Going to Berkshire next week. 2 weeks from now, we'll be back right here versus the Kirtland Hornets, the defending Division VI state champions. And the following week, we'll be back here again for Fairview Warriors, new to the CVC-VALLEY division this year. But congratulations to the Devils tonight. It's their night. It's homecoming. It's a big win. Final score, Crestwood 58. Cardinal Huskies 26. In a hard-fought game by both teams. Blasio, 3 touchdowns.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, like
Tristan Addis, at least 2. And I'm sorry if you did score a third, Tristan. I'm not trying to take anything away from you.
Yeah, the first half was hard to pay attention to.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
our audio issues were however frustrating it was to you at home. Multiply that by 1,000. That's how frustrated I was. So, I would like to thank all of you for sticking around tonight, hanging in there, joining us on the broadcast tonight. I really appreciate you all. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. It helps us as a program, and
And if you click the little notification bell, it'll let you know when we go live.
Correct. Click the little notification bell, let you know when we go live. We have a Facebook page. It's Infinity Road Media. You can find us there on the away games. I'm trying to go to every away game and bring you live coverage, not video coverage, but I will bring live updates as I possibly can for you. I believe that's about it. So I do want to thank you all again for tuning in. And go Red Devils. God bless you.